Let's play some Slay the Spire. I only have 3.5 hours before I have a thing scheduled, so I would like to get some runs in. Hope everyone's having an awesome Wednesday. Yeah, pump has acquired new clothes. That's awesome. That's super cool. Did you do like online shopping or did you go to a store and try stuff on? I've been meaning to buy some clothes, and I can't decide if we're at a point where you just do that online now, or if I should still be going to a store and doing it the like traditional way. The problem is it's like so boring. It's so boring to go to a store and you have to try everything on. Grabbed a friend or made her try stuff on with you. That's probably a really good way to do it. Feels like that makes a lot of sense. It's unfortunate that you have to leave the house to go to a store. If that wasn't the case, I would probably go to stores more often. Actually, yeah, like, businesses, I think, do a much better job of extracting money for me if they make it possible to buy their products without leaving the house. Jorbs and Filthy go shopping stream. That sounds awesome. I would love that. Unfortunately, we live quite a long way away from each other, but that does sound like it would be really sweet. I'm gonna go 2 deadly poisons and a poison potion, and a kunai. And I assume that's enough to kill, like, probably even sentries. Like, at this point against sentries, we're like, oh, you are really good against poison cards. Well, fuck you, I just have so fucking many of them. That's our basic strategy against the sentries. Sorry that I flipped you all off. Just for dramatic effect, if that makes you feel any better. Amazon Prime Now and Target's service are existing now. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe if I'm going to buy clothes, I just do it through that. I've actually had a few clothing companies reach out to me as a streamer and had them be like, hey, we would love to send you a sample of our clothes. And then you can be like, oh, these clothes are so great for your viewers. But it seems like so much work. Like I have to like measure myself and tell them what clothes I want and stuff. My go-to instead is to like have Caitlin buy me shirts from secondhand stores. That's because Caitlin loves secondhand shopping. And that's been working pretty well for me recently, actually. I think that the quick slash upgrade's good there. I think we want to wait. This is an okay hand to start with, but I think we can do better by waiting till Ascender's Bane is gone, and starting with a quick slash. Subadai, thanks so much for the year. Ogbomu show to you as well. Much appreciate that support. Can't my phone measure me now? Yeah, I've seen ones where all you have to do is like set the phone down against the wall and then stand in front of it and make silly poses. And that's all they need to like size you for a shirt or whatever. Which is very cool. It's nice to live in the future. Yeah, it's nice to live in the future, I don't know. First turn was a kunai proc? Yeah. I'm over it. Anyone dealing with Stripe's crazy outage today? Rage. I don't know what that is. Don't know. I took minus HP from the whale and the golden idol event. That's why I have such low max HP right now. Am I saying that I'm from the past? Aren't we all, when it comes down to it? I think we do take Runic Dodecahedron. It's just so good with bites. And like if you get bird-faced iron or something, sometimes you can stay at full health too. Hey, Volsius. Stripe is a mobile payment thing. Time to go mobile. I cannot do the Bane voice. You're a big guy. For you? Why is Bane like Mickey Mouse? I don't understand. Yeah, anyway, I tried my best. Look, it's about giving it your best shot, okay? I never actually eaten a heart. I mean, my lawyer has advised me not to answer that question. Hey Starlison, how you doing? You didn't see the Batman with Bane in it. I think it's worth a watch. I think it still holds up. I think it's, for me, it's the worst of that Batman trilogy, but I think it still holds up. Let's go Poison Stab. I just got a bag of marbles and I already have a Vajra and a Kunai. Poison Stab is probably a pretty sweet card in this deck. Sure. It feels like I could use a little bit more damage to kill Gremlin Knob, so makes some sense. Where do the wounds and dazes go in your deck between the floors? They disappear. I don't know if this is an existential question or if you're actually asking about the game mechanics, but yeah, they just go away after the fight where you get them. If it's an existential question, I'm repurposing them as viewbots for the channel. That's where half of my viewers come from. The other half are my mother's friends from work. How many hearts have I eaten compared to the entire Aztec Empire? Not very many, I don't think. Hey Radishin! Not Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray is a lot worse against Gremlin Knob than Poison Stab is. Poison Stab also gets better with 2 deadly poisons already. Very funny, the Elvion, very funny. I laugh. Are we 1 damage short? Bouncing Flask, probably not. Maybe a Blur. Have a backflip. Weird deck. Weird deck. I'm gonna go for the upgrade with a Swift Potion. I think the big danger for this deck in the Guardian fight is turn 2, but we've got the Bag of Marbles and the Vajra. And a Swift Potion. So as soon as I transform this turn and I have a Kunai proc already, I think I'm in pretty good shape this fight. Alright. Hey Hefe! Hey, happy birthday, Hefe. Congratulations on another trip around the sun. How many of you have played Canasta? I think Canasta might be my favorite card game. Canasta is just like, it's so wholesome and enjoyable. It's like Bridge if you kept all of the fun things about Bridge but made it less competitive and more enjoyable. No, you can't just come up with other card games and suggest that they might be better than Canasta. That's not how this works. They're all worse than Canasta, because Canasta's the best one. 7, 12... I can get a kunai proc or I can put more poison on the enemy. I take another kunai, I think. Hey, creator, how you doing? Baros Archangel, hello. Look at that kunai chugging along. Alright, good fight. We are through Act 1. We have 639 gold. Afterimage is weird. It's good with Cloak and Dagger, which is good with kunai, but it's also bad with kunai. So we have like a flow chart, like Afterimage. Good with this card, which is good because we have kunai, which makes this card like a triangle. I think we do take Afterimage though. And then we probably take Pandora's box. I mean, the other ones seem pretty bad. Pandora's box is quite strong. It's okay with Afterimage, it's okay with kunai. Interesting. There are 2 Masterful Stabs in here. As far as block cards, we now have a Backflip, a Survivor, and 2 Afterimages. And a Blur. Choose a Relic. Choose a Relic. Choose a Relic. Choose. Alright, cool. Not a single common from the Pandora's box. Hey, you're right. That was a lot of cards that weren't common. Oh my god. It's 38, so I'm 1 damage short unless I use both deadly poisons. Which I guess is what I'll do. You have only Jorbs emotes. You know, when I was a kid, we didn't even have Jorbs emotes. When I was a child, we had to use entire words to communicate ideas to each other. I'm glad I'm not a kid anymore. It was a horrifying time. I remember I learned about the word gnarly. I learned about the word gnarly because I had some like beach sports video game, which was like, it was like the Olympics, but for beach sports. And it was set in California, and they said the word gnarly, and I was like, oh my god, there's this new thing. It was probably what kids feel like these days, learning like Papega or Poggers. I'll take a leg sweep. I wonder if it had been Blade Dance upgraded and leg sweep unupgraded, I might have taken the Blade Dance there. This card seems atrocious. Yeah. Poggers my doggers. You're going back to hieroglyphs? Yeah, I guess we are. I guess we're working on it. Escape plan, deflect, cloak and dagger, piercing whale, calculated gamble. All seem very good here. I think piercing whale is the best of them. Corpse explosion, I think, makes piercing whale really good. Because you just like play corpse explosion, then you stay alive until the corpse explodes. Bishamel, thanks so much for that 13 months. Hogbomo show to you as well. Pog is still the best, don't at me. How much more work do you think I need to do to get Dig as a global emote on Twitch? Okay, imagine for a second, imagine that the world is like it is. It's just the world as it is. But you go on to like a big twitch.tv stream, say like maybe bobross.twitch.tv, and instead of everyone spamming Pog, everyone's spamming Dig. And it's just like a person with a shovel digging or something. Hey Filthy, thanks so much for the raid! Hope your stream went well. Filthy's been playing a ton of Teamfight Tactics, so if you've been enjoying my Teamfight Tacticsing and want to see some more, I can highly recommend Filthy's stream. Welcome, Filthy viewers. I am Jorbs. I'm playing some Slay the Spire today. I've been playing a lot of Teamfight Tactics as well, but right now I'm still trying to get a few hours of Slay the Spire in every day as well. You actually met the Twitch founders a few weeks ago. You will ask about Global Dig. Thank you, Azaroni. That's awesome. Is one of them your uncle? I actually don't know whether you're being serious or not right now. I think Piercing Whale is better than Escape Plan there. We are playing a sort of interesting silent deck right now. We took Pandora's box because none of the other relics were great, which means that all of the starter cards in this deck are gone, and we are left with a deck with a bunch of really complicated shit, which does something, I think. I think it's like okay at blocking, and it has a bunch of poison damage, so it kills things over time and stuff. If you've never seen Slay the Spire before, this is an awesome game. It's a deck builder. You go up a spire, like pretty much every floor you're challenged with some new thing and have to work out how to kill it while making your deck better and better to beat the things at the end of the game. Your uncle owns Twitch? Huh. That's cool. Filthy's great until he built a Blade of the Ruin King instead of Rage Blade by accident. Did that unlock Filthy Rage? I've done that. There's a like really weird thing with the hitboxes on components or items where you try to pick one up and it accidentally picks up a different one. I don't know if that's what was going on in Filthy's case, but I've not only done it, but I've also seen like people who have played the game significantly more than me and are pretty good at the game just randomly accidentally do that. Sticking Piercing Whale and Shuriken from the store could be cool. I wonder if Shuriken's better than just starting with 3 strength. I do have Bag of Marbles, right? So starting with 3 extra strength on turn 1 with enemies vulnerable could be pretty nice right now. But it's going to take a while to lift enough to actually have this going off. I don't think Shuriken's that good because so much of the damage is from poison. What I might do is just go Piercing Whale, card remove, and leave, actually. Card remove, Distraction. Not a lot of really bad cards in the deck anymore. unfortunately. So Corpse Explosion is an okay upgrade. Caltrops is pretty good against Book of Stabbing. I think with 2 Piercing Wails, maybe we're okay against Book of Stabbing, so we'll go Corpse Explosion for the other people. People better at the game than me. This game or Teamfight Tactics? This game, maybe. Teamfight Tactics, almost definitely. Thanks for the 100 bits, Dr. Donut. Do I believe in society's lies? What else is there to believe in? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. If I don't Piercing Wail here, I will be taking damage, that's for sure. I'll be taking 118. But I'll get to Corpse Explode and probably end the fight next turn. I think that's worth. Let's get out of this fight quick. Do I believe that we live in a society? I actually wrote the rules for the society we live in, so I know that we live in a society. They sat down with me and they're like, Jorbs, how would you like things to work? And we just sort of went over it all together. It didn't occur to me that that these ones aren't dead yet. It's a little bit awkward. That gets us there, though. Actually, the regen potion had longer to tick, so it's actually a good thing. Have After Image in play? Nope. But doing this is better than killing right now, because Tori means that I only take 1 damage from this, and I heal 2 from the regen potion, so I end up +1 health. Hey, J Messiah! Was that 2 Masterful Stabs? Look, sometimes 1 Masterful Stab isn't enough. Sometimes, you know, you need more than 1. Which begs the question, what's so masterful about it then? And I can't answer that. That's something you're going to have to work out on your own. Kyoko Gal, thanks so much for the 25 months. Agbomusho to you as well. Has anyone seen Meow Meow the Meowmer recently? I think Meow Meow the Meowmer was around a couple of days ago. Could take a dagger throw here. Skewer could be used to proc kunai pretty regularly, so could Blade Dance. Maybe I need a Blade Dance. It procs kunai, and it procs the after images, and it works with Vajra. I think I really like it, actually. Peace Pipe would let me remove the Masterful Stabs from the deck. Sounds too good to be true. Morgan the Third, thanks for the 10 months. Agbomusho to you as well. Oh, hot damn, I am so glad I didn't buy a fucking shuriken. Alright. Got ourselves a little paper crane here. And a membership card, so yeah, prices at stores are reduced by 50% for the rest of the run. That's pretty solid. I think this deck buys an Infinite Blades. Infinite Blades is usually a pretty mediocre card, but this deck has a kunai and 2 after images, and doesn't scale that well otherwise, and is about to need to kill a boss fight. So I think in this case we buy an Infinite Blades. And a Strength Potion. Gross. I can't Leg Sweep and Corpse Explosion. Leg Sweep's really good because it makes Book of Stabbing not deal damage anymore. Corpse Explosion's really good because it makes us deal damage to Book of Stabbing. I think this is going to be my play. We go damage, damage, more damage, and a kunai proc. And we get to carry over 1 block for next turn, just in case. We do have a Caltrops, yeah. The fact that we have Caltrops is a pretty significant part of why I decided to make my play like that. 2 Piercing Whales is really nice as well. I also have a Tori. I've got a lot of things that make this fight easier, actually. So I would take exactly 6. That's fine. It's unfortunate, because with 1 more block, it would be taking 1 thanks to the Tori. Have I ever won versus the Heart with Brimstone? I have Amazing Loki. I have. That was the first time, though. That run that went up on YouTube. Did that go up today? Anyway, yeah. That was the first time for me. I run one up yesterday. It was a good one. 1, 2, 3. One of these. Nice exact full block. Hey, Skeptical Jesus. It's because I took it out, Skeptical Jesus. I'm partial to another Leg Sweep. It seems like a good card with Paper Crane. The Specimen's like, whatever. The Specimen's a lot worse when you have Corpse Explosion, because when an enemy dies with poison on it, it sort of kills all the other enemies already anyway, with Corpse Explosion. Yeah, I'm partial to Leg Sweep, but Backflip seems very good. Backflip might be better. I already have 1 Leg Sweep plus and 1 Neutralize plus. So I am pretty good at weakening things. And I'm not very good at drawing cards, I don't feel like. Although I added an Acrobatics recently. Feels close. Feels close. Have you ever won while on the toilet? I don't think so. No. Have you? I know that's not 1 damage short. I know you're not 1 damage short right now, Finisher. You are 1 damage short? That's really unfortunate. Volson, thanks for the 3-month Song Bomo show to you as well. Have I ever read the Wikipedia page for toilet while on the toilet? I have not done that either. I didn't realize this until now, but I think I may have lived a sheltered life. There are just a lot of things that I haven't done, and I didn't even like realize that I hadn't done them until this moment. So Nebulous, hello! I think we're doing pretty well tonight. I'm certainly feeling cozy. This fight sucks a lot. Let's get some scaling going. I only take 1 from this, so I take 7 total. Does Tactician actually do anything in this deck? Yeah, it definitely does. Good grief, this fight just is really bad for us. Just not a good fight. Yikes. I think it's the worst hallway fight in the whole game. That might be true. There might be something to that. Power Word Yeet. Power Word Yeet, you're gonna want to... Do you have a carbon monoxide detector in your residence? You're gonna want to take a look at that. If you took the batteries out of that recently because it was making an annoying beeping sound. Yeah, anyway. How do you add a quote to the quote thing? You write your quote in quotation marks, then put a dash in Jorbs, and it will automatically get added. That's all you gotta do. Catalyst? Catalyst or Blade Dance Plus? Blade Dance Plus is so good here. Huh. I am unsure. Really though, I don't know. I think it's a Blade Dance Plus. And... I think I'm good. If they're even, then Shiv wins the tiebreaker. That's fair, yeah, I agree. Hey, Senderon! Is anyone else hearing classical music in the background? It's not coming from me. Would I play Blur if I drew it? What would I play other than Afterimage? Let's just do this. Actually, this seems completely fine. Just start working on the artifact charges early. Excellent work, Kitsater. I believe that will work. And then if you write, quote, Choco Chops. Hold on. Quote, Choco Chops. Yeah, there you go. There's actually, you can actually look up quotes using, I forgot if it's a word or a string of words that's inside them. Either way, though, that is doable. Hey, TP Nils, thanks so much for the 7 months. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Agbomo show to you as well. Oh, there's no requirement that quotes be real, Mr. Beastiemon. That's not what this is about. If the quotes are, like, offensive, you may get banned. But, the quotes definitely don't have to be real. Time Warner partner, hello. Yes, I know, Power Word Yeet. It didn't matter. This site is very over. Choco Chops aren't even a real desert yet. I'm gonna take the Wraith form. Just sort of see Wraith form and click on it. That's my standard approach to this game. I really want to upgrade Wraith form. That's fine. I'll take a Fusion Hammer. Seeing what enemies are doing is pretty good. It is so muggy in Seattle today. Just a muggy day. Hey, Laertes! Muggy here, 2-3 hours north. Feels like the air is like trying to get rid of heat, but there's too much water in it. The water is just holding on to the heat. No, you can't get rid of me. I'm going to stay. Pretty miserable. I'll take a backflip over an unupgraded Cloak and Dagger. I was definitely taking an upgraded Cloak and Dagger over backflip though. I'm enjoying the bottled well-laid plans quite a lot. Hasn't it always worked with Jorbs? It didn't used to work with just Jorbs. It used to be that you had to do Joan Rips, but I changed it a while ago. I really like the upgraded well-laid plans here. I somewhat like the Crippling Cloud, so it appears we are at an impasse. Or an impasse, I forget. Forget exactly how to pronounce that word. Imp-ass. No, that's not right. I think the well-laid plans. Can anyone run an instance of Advent Skynet? Only I have the code, so not really. 13, 18, 23. So I want to leave this so it dies to poison, because that way the shields on these other ones will have fallen off. They won't get to deal 44 damage to me. Isn't the code on GitHub? Oh, some of it is. Yeah, that's true. You won't be able to connect it to my Twitch channel with that code, and you won't have some of the more recent bug fixes and features. For example, I recently added a thing that makes it simulate about 50% of the viewers in the chat, and you wouldn't have that available to you. I have a very warm feeling when I see the Dead Branch art. But that's not because the art is good, it's because it's fucking representing that I have a Dead Branch. Is that a real Jorbs quote? I feel like that might be a real Jorbs quote. I feel like I vaguely remember saying something like that once. Man, now I don't even know what's real anymore. Yeah, I'm okay without another deadly poison. I'm okay without another infinite blades too. I think one of those is just fine. We are very, oh fuck off. We are very wealthy. We do have Gremlin Horn. It's probably alright. How's my Wednesday been? It's been okay. Had a pretty late night last night. Sort of a slow start this morning. But other than the trying to convince my body to be human sorts of things. No, buddy, it's time to wake up. Other than that, it's been good. The specimen is doing something, that's definitely true. It's not about you, tactical therapist. Noxious Fumes is good here? Yeah, I would say so. I think this is a situation where Noxious Dreams is a pretty good one. This is interesting. I have the Wraith form ticking my dex down, but I have a kunai generating dex, and I also have 2 after images. So am I losing dex or gaining dex? Or like both? Who could say for sure at this point? Sean Bon is an original pronunciation of the man we know of as Sean Bean, that's correct. Anglicized for Hollywood into Sean Bean. You know how it goes. Toxic Egg's pretty nice, so all of these skills are upgraded. Apotheosis good? I feel like Apotheosis mostly upgrades the after images, but it doesn't do anything. Tactician's actually an okay upgrade. Caltrops is okay. The other Blade Dance is okay. It's probably worth drawing and playing that card, especially in longer fights. Whew. It does upgrade Wraith form, that's true. I don't know if upgrading Wraith form matters quite as much at this stage of the run. You only need 2 turns of Intangible against the heart. A lot of the time. I don't know. It's probably good. I'm gonna buy it. We'll find out how good it is later. Where's that Masterful Stab gone? The deck is rapidly regressing toward regular stabs again. Does Corpse Explosion work on 3 daggers if they live 2 turns? Corpse Explosion... So, if the dagger that's going first is about to explode, you can put a Corpse Explosion on it, and when it attacks, it deals its 25 damage, explodes, and will deal damage to the other ones before they act. If that's what you're asking. What relic did I give up per Sapphire Key? I gave up a Peace Pipe in this run. Have I ever had to give up Dead Branch for Sapphire Key? Not that I remember, but I would have blocked the memory out 100%. There is no way that I would be able to remember that. The way to tell that would be to check how much money I've spent on therapy in the last year. And if it's a high number, probably yes. Alright, this is going okay. Paper Crane's kind of good. I feel like the best part of this job is watching my viewers get good at the games that I play along with me. Watching them really start to pick up the nuanced things about the game, like that Paper Crane is fucking broken. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. You've heard that Wraithform is a decent card, how come I never play it? Huh. But I just played it. Lag time on responses has proven to be your downfall. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate the current deck? 17? Footwork, Masterful Stab plus, Backflip plus, Piercing Wail plus. Backflip plus is fun. Piercing Wail plus is fun. I think we need a little bit more damage. I need 1 catalyst. The weird thing about Wraithform is it's a lot better at high difficulty than it is at low difficulty. Because at low difficulty, the enemies don't attack for as much damage. Intangible is like difficulty agnostic or something. Like, it always does the same thing no matter how much damage the enemies are attacking for, it becomes 1. Whereas like a block card, blocking for 10 is better at low difficulty than at high difficulty. So I think that's a large part of why a lot of people don't recognize how good Wraithform is the first time that they play it or whatever. Corpse explosions in a similar boat, sort of? Yeah, I agree. And Piercing Wail is another one. Do I have enough card draw to take Deflect Plus at this point? I might. I have 2 well-laid plans. I think I take Deflect. It's such a nice card to be able to hold on to for a big fight, big damage turn. It's actually Xenia, not Zephyr, for what it's worth. And yeah, she's a cutie. You can tell her that she's a cutie and I'll pass it along if you would like. Have the cats adjusted the move? Yeah, they're pretty comfortable in the new place now. I think they're actually more comfortable now than they were in the old place, which is nice. Was Xenia named after Anya? No. Hey, Katsuyu. How's it going? Hope Sweden's doing well. Glad you've been enjoying the YouTube stuff. Xenia is named after the ancient Greek concept of the Xenos, which is a person who's participating in a host-guest relationship. Snecko Skull seems really good. Calipers are like a maybe? Do we like calipers? We probably like calipers. Right? Probably. Feels like those go off pretty regularly. This can't be that bad. Alright, cool. That's why xenophobia means fear of guests. Yep. Is that a Sophocles reference? I mean, probably Sophocles talked about Xenia, but it's like a cultural thing in ancient Greece. Or many. The reason that the Iliad, when Helen got stolen, and then there was a giant war thing, the reason that that was such a big deal was that the host-guest relationship was such a big deal, and it had been broken. Xenia guest starring Warrior Princess. That's also a reference to Xenia. Xena the Warrior Princess is absolutely a reference to Xenia. Alright, cool. I have a video. If you look at the videos from this channel and search for like Iliad, probably, I have a video where I just read the first 3 books of the Iliad and talked about this shit for 3 hours, if you're curious at all. Something that I spent a lot of time studying in college. How am I going to beat Time Eater with a Shiv deck? Looks like I'm not. Time Eater, please! We're alright. Classics Majors Unite. Studying classics was a very enjoyable part of my life once upon a time. Do I think time tastes delicious? It must, right? Why else would you eat it? Yeah, I assume that it must. E.K. Hawkman. So we're looking for a piercing whale for next turn. Good. Awesome. I don't want the other stuff very much. I don't think Twitch is the place for anything academic. We share one brain, and it's mostly gone foul by now. Do you think ants ever, like, tune into Twitch streams and watch the humans trying to all be ants together and just think, oh my god, these humans are so fucking bad at being ants? I think they might. I have a feeling they might. Sorry girl, thanks for the 15 months. Angbomo show to you as well. You think ads would approve of our dig spam? Ants would be like, no, 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 no. One of the people needs to be in charge of the dig spam and assigning other people to the dig spam, but we also need to do things like bury our dead in the right place. Ants are fascinating. Piercing well good on that turn because of why? Because it means that Time Eater doesn't have strength when Time Eater transforms. So now Time Eater has 4 strength instead of 10 strength. Hey, meow the meowmer. Yeah. Did I ever play Sim Ants? I did not ever play Sim Ants. Did I miss out? I'm sure I missed out. After Image Apotheosis. Well-laid plans. Feels like a reasonable turn 1. Did the Time Eater cleanse all buffs, including the debuff that should give back strength? Yes, that's correct. That's exactly how that works. I have a Snacko Skull. Sick. Snatches flew a little bit too close to the sun and got banned. Forever. Forever. Cool. Well, that's a 1 fight. More like he flew straight into the sun. Yeah, that's fair. I needed a piercing whale in my hand. Whoops. How long ago was Snitches banned? I have no idea. I no longer understand the passing of time. Like, I literally wake up in the morning, play video games, and go to sleep. And none of the days are distinguishable from each other anymore. It's quite enjoyable, but other than D&D Day, I don't really know what the passing of time means. Did we take damage against the Guardian? Yeah, I think I deliberately took 1 damage against the Guardian, actually. I don't know if this even beats the heart. Honestly. Should I have saved the gold for like a deadly poison from the last store? Maybe I should have. We'll see. I have a lot of dexterity sometimes. I think it does beat the heart. The damage is sort of slow. If we get Caltrops down fast, it should beat the heart. If we get good deadly poisons off early, it should beat the heart. Keep in mind that my runic dodecahedron is going to stop working. I'm not going to have that for the heart fight. So the dex output's going to be a lot worse. Whoops. Yeah, that would be better than the piercing wail. Oh well. No well-laid plans, turn 1. Hey Lily! Glad you've enjoyed the YouTube stuff. Feels too early for Wraithform. I think I have to do this. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that bread strategy. Thank you for saying thank you. Well, our chance to win the run just went down quite a lot. Why does this have 7 poison on it? Because I had to turn. Right, I had to turn. I shouldn't take damage again in the fight. I shouldn't take damage again in the fight. Okay, that's better. We want Happy Flower to be probably on 2, which it's going to be. So that's awesome. Cool. Ever played Koi Koi? I have not. Don't I hate pants? No? Maybe. Lantern. 3 after images. Okay. 3 after images might help. I am interested almost entirely in like getting set up and playing Apotheosis here and weakening the heart and getting a piercing whale in hand and stuff. Other stuff doesn't feel like it matters much. 3 after images? Okay. Honestly, probably don't even need this piercing whale right now. Honestly, can probably just hold the leg sweep. Oh, also drink this. Okay, now we care about setting up a bunch of damage. That's thing number 2 here. I could try to draw... Nah, don't think so. Could try to draw Caltrops there. Easy win, they say. I like your confidence. One damage for no reason. You mean no reason? What do you mean no reason? Did I have one more energy? Is that why it was for no reason? Ah, gotcha. Well, that sounds pretty bad. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think I'm gonna play 2 piercing whales here to strip artifact. Because dealing damage seems really important right now. Okay, hold poison stab, corpse explosion, leg sweep, maybe? Hi, Zephyr. Hello. How you doing? Carlos the Clam, thanks for the 3 months. Uncle Bomo show to you as well. Okay, I'm feeling good at this point. Gonna be a close one? No, I think we got it. Pretty sure we got it. I still have an entire Wraithform plus. My damage isn't super fast, but I honestly don't even need to use the Wraithform plus, probably. Thanks for the 100 bits, Dr. Donut. Marletto, thanks for the 4-month subbed. Mogbomo show to you as well. Are you trying to get me to say Jorbs wins for your bingo sheet? And you're manipulating me by giving me money? Jorbs wins! Yeah, that works. That works. Money is a good way to do that. Good thinking. Okay. I need to take my sweater off and maybe open the window. You think it's cooler outside? Weather, Seattle. Let's find this out. It's 67 degrees? Fuck off. No, it's not. Humidity's 78%.